Hello and welcome back everyone to another new part of ESX Nordics as Nox Destin, your host. And well, we have reached the point where Kaja took into herself the last part with VODs. Prevented its
Just offshore of the mysterious island.
the emergence of Rollo, barely, but it's left Kaja in a quite catatonic state.
Unsettling at the same time. What a curious place.
We're making port over there, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get ready to drop in. Kerr?
Great.
But why? How?
Everyone, off the...
Are you freaking?
Well, there's a kick in the head. The whole thing just up and moved.
I don't understand.
Really just disappear?
Perhaps the island we saw was simply a trick of the light.
I have a feeling there's a bit more to it.
Not again. It's like a mirage.
Bifrost.
Bifrost. That's the name of the illusory sea from Norman myth, no? Legends claim it exists between this world and the next. Nibelhill. Is there truth to that?
I couldn't say. This would be the first I've seen of it. But to think it would appear in Obelia Gulf.
Consider the way that island vanishes whenever we draw near. Do we know for sure?
You have to go off right now.
Ado, you're right.
Faster, faster!
Damn! I really thought we had it.
If third time wasn't the charm, I'm not too hopeful about the...
What is it, Rosa? Is that a ship?
Judging by its distinctive shape and, above all, the size.
Arc.
Yes, that is Rollo's Ark. I'm certain.
You did mention earlier that one of them had vanished without a trace.
What's it doing here?
What indeed?
Ah, come on, can't you tell? It showed up to give the Sandras a...
Into the next world, you mean?
Oh, don't even start! You'll jinx it into existence! Actually, Gren may just have the right of it.
He does. Wait, the Ark.
It starts moving.
Slowly drifting in our direction.
So it is. Ha! That'll teach you.
Rollo. But why? Off the port side!
Pick a worse time, why don't they?
Jarl Grimson.
Let's come to this, a head-to-head showdown against the Border Sea. Still, we can't afford to let them stop us. He's adding. Emergency relief supplies from Carbon Trading. Loadout's fine.
Time to eat!
Wow, meals at sea never looked so good.
That's the stuff. Gotta love this flavor. put up a fight.
Just be glad that we sent them packing.
Something's not right.
Agreed. It's for a fact that we just engaged the Sea Force's first flotilla. But Jarl Grimson's flagship, the Norgest, was nowhere to be seen.
Dead ahead! Another ship is emerging from behind the...
A surprise attack from the Norgest! So the entire first flotilla was only a decoy? All hands, stay alert! The real battle's yet to come!
Ready yourself!
Fire! Now! Now!
Fire!
Fire!
Now! Blast them!
Suck on this!
Fire the cannons!
The Norgest has gone silent.
Make it easy.
The fastest, most powerful ship in the Balta Sea Force could do no less. Jarl Grimson.
Sounds arc.
The Ark.
Seeing one up close truly puts into perspective how enormous they are.
They were constructed that way to deliver not only humans, but also flora and fauna from the flood. What's more, I suspect that this is the selfsame Ark Rollo himself had ridden.
Let's check it out.
Yes, let's. Rollo went missing upon this very Ark. With luck, it will contain some indication of what befell him.
Like a lot of ground to cover.
Yes, we must take care not to lose our way. If I am not mistaken, Rollo's personal quarters should be someplace within. Whatever clues were left behind will likely be there.
Don't know what awaits up ahead. Best prepare on the Sandras first.
Hey! Okay, all done. Handles like a dream, guaranteed.
It's the Lucent Oral.
Handles like a dream, guaranteed. Handles like a dream, guaranteed. Okay, all done. What's next? Hit me up whenever.
Yes, let's rest here. Get her to her old self, promise. Adel, Google, hey, back from das time. Was that Carter's voice just now, or just a figment of the imagination? Yeah, I heard her too. Probably something thanks to the bond. There you are, dipshit.
Everything I've got. Anything else? Okay. Hey.
I know.
Okay. See you.
Why they have still some elixirs?
Stronger the better. Stronger the better. I did it!
Brave?
May not look. Okay, all done. Okay, all done. Okay, all done.
Just so effortlessly better than that stuff.
Handles like a dream, guaranteed. Handles like a dream, guaranteed.
On to the basic part. Oh shit! And no wonder I burned through them.
What's next? Handles like a dream, guaranteed.
Oral. Oh, now I have no money.
What's hit me up whenever.
I'm pretty good with my see you later.
I'll give it everything I've. Anything? Okay.
I have money again for upgrades.
Hey! Handles like a dream, guaranteed.
Okay. Now it's just the crystal oral.
What's next? Hit me up.
Still some time till level 80. Oh, that's that, I guess. Let's see what's the R code. All stats plus 6? Oh, this does some heavy farming.
Let's catch our breath.
Wait, we never managed to open up the temple.
Looks powerful. Severing light! Yeah! Burn away! Switch! Severing light! Yeah! Flames! Pierce through! Switch! Severing light! Yeah! Hut! Hut! Yeah. Not gonna make it in time, unless... Burn away! Burn away!
I mean, ah!
Burn to cinders!
Karja, even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adel. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
Agreed.
Here goes! Burn away!
Oh, I can turn that laser?
How's that? Burn away! away! Dodge this! Burn away! Hut. Yeah. Hut.
Oh. Not ledge.
Flames, pierce through! How's that? Switch, separate light! Fly away! How's that? Switch! Fly away! Fly ball!
Thunder gloves.
How's that? Yeah.
All right.
Let's catch our breath.
All right. Come on out, y'all. Know you're there.
Rollo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark. This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them.
Or did this arc go missing?
I do not know. So harsh and violent was the tempest that descended upon us. Our subjects and I could only surmise that it must have capsized.
Sorry to horn in on this heart-wrenching tale. Didn't realize this hull held so much history. Not that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Grimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, Granny and La Leela. You're looking fresh-faced yourself, Adam. You know, I held out a sliver of hope that the throne would tie this up with a neat little bow.
Same.
Turned out to be a bust, though, eh?
You survived.
You expected me to go down with the ship? Not before I get what I'm after. Now hand over Rollo back there.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
What's this? Old Grand sealed consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilena. You ought to be cherishing her, if anything.
Karja is in Rollo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whore son robbed Ilena of her life, and her dream along with it. How's Warg holding up?
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside in Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
Ha! Shut your gob.
Stings, don't it? Making it all the way to Britai, just to have one of our own stab us in the back. Gods blind me. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up? Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever. Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed-up, shat-out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilina. Ilina Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans. On that note, how would you like to be my shield brother?
What? I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start, but she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next, and every day after. I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
What good is Walhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living Nibelhel?
From then on, Ilina attempted to put a fleet of her own together. We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land. So Ilina wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance. At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds closed up. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilina played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend till, sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown weary of fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland, I realized that seeing Ilina's dream through had become my own. But then...
Yeah, that happened.
Planting roots in new soil, and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rolo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilina, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rolo's descendant, though, is beyond me.
Could it be? Did you purposefully foster Rolo's return in order to defeat him? Was that your reason for sending Karja out on the Sandras?
Go ahead. Call me a failure of a father. I'll just take it in stride.
How could you?
Adel, it wasn't right, the way we made our problems into yours, but it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle.
Why could you just talk things out?
With Karja, you mean? Since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return's long gone.
Karja? She regained consciousness on her own?
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it.
Woohoo!
2 or 3 ought to do the trick. Ah, who am I kidding? Let's go 10.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't gonna change what I gotta do.
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, shield brother?
Always.
Good answer. Time to hold up to your promise.
Well, say your goodbyes.
Blades, pierce through!
Switch! Meet your fate! Move aside!
You two are really hanging in there. Question is, how long can you keep it up?
For as long as we fucking need to, asshole.
Blades, pierce through! Dodge this! Blades, pierce through! Dodge this!
Well, this is around what I expected to get. Too bad it's also the most you can handle. About time you breathed your last, Rolo.
Grimson's not playing around. I'm getting pretty pissed off over here. You better be ready to eat those words!
He just hits minimally harder.
What's a guy gotta do to achieve your dream?
Get over yourself and face me, Grimson! Hey! There's a lot more where that came from. Did we get him?
Not too shabby, gotta say. The years are really catching up to me. But the thing is, I'm in too deep to go down and out.
Such speed!
Grimson.
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
Oh, it's some mother.
It can't be.
Ilana, is that you?
It's always the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom?
Yep, that's me. It's been too long.
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together? By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself, save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter. My Karja, this whole way through.
You've been... watching?
As for you, Grimson... I could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I find you crossing blades with our little girl?
Ilana.
You aren't the one at fault. And neither is Karja, needless to say. You didn't just support my dream. You ran yourself ragged to help me achieve it. It just so happened that a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there. Am I wrong?
Teensy little mishaps? Now, if that ain't the understatement of the century.
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does, am I wrong?
Mom.
Karja, this is one cruel destiny I've saddled you with. You won't hear me apologize, though. Not just because it wasn't my fault, but because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world. And that wouldn't sit right with me, worst of all. It would be spitting on the life you've been striving so hard to lead.
Right.
So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can, now and forever.
I don't even know what to say. Thank you for saving me.
Just look at how much you've grown. Adel? Sorry. You're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess. That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling.
Yeah, we would have.
On that What do you say to becoming our son-in-law? You'd make a... I'm only joking. For the most part. Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try not to forget my parting words so quickly this time. Hmm? The rest is up to you, Karja. Go get him.
Right. Mom.
What sheer force of will.
Huh?
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilena's resolve.
How did that even happen?
The reason her will has assumed physical form is unknown to me. Perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne, but...
I see. Hey! Grimson! What now? You still looking to fight?
Nope.
The mood's past. Reckon I'll take some good long puffs and mull things over.
Let's move on ahead.
Now we know we have an audience.
Hey, wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves in front of her now, would we? All right, let's get back to searching for Rollo's room. I'm not about to sit around waiting for a savior. Better to carve your own path forward.
Karja, your fortitude never ceases to amaze me.
Excel plus, okay. I'm just wondering, how am I supposed to get there? Oh, okay, we can rope through here. I had not considered that possibility. Oink.
Alright, let's move!
Yeah, no, we got... Dinner, crystallucent coral.
The stuff. Stay here, Adel.
Switch!
Switch! Yeah!
Is it open? What?
Switch!
Switch! Meet your fate!
Okay, that's just a...
Switch!
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 Switch out!
Switch!
Switch out! Yeah!
Switch!
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 All right, treasure! Okay, let's ride! Yeah! I'll crush ya!
Okay, that might be enough actually.
Switch!
Switch!
Switch out! Yeah! I'll crush ya!
Definitely not how this is probably supposed to go, but...
Lucky me! Yeah!
Switch! I'm back, Karja.
Switch! Huh? Looks tough. Meet your fate! You ready? Take this!
Switch! Dodge this! Blade! Pierce through!
Switch! Take this! Move it easy, Pickens!
Switch! Fly away! Here goes! Fly away!
Switch! Take this! Meet your fate! Move aside!
Fire Soul Plot. But he has all of the that regard.
Wanna take a break here? What's this room?
Likely Rolo's rule.
It's sparse, to say the least.
While that may be so, I do believe this is Rolo's personal cabin. The man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this arc before, Leela?
The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge onward. Rolo was hastening to ensure the safety of all in his realm, be they man, beast, or vegetation.
Aww.
At that same time, I was fully preoccupied with keeping the three generals at bay. We entrusted our daughter, Lana, to one of Rolo's men. After which...
Huh. Not what I would have guessed.
Indeed. Sadly, that was the last and final time I ever saw her either.
Must have left you at a real loss. Let's say we turn this place inside out then. Maybe it'll help us fill in a few blanks.
Karja. I would appreciate that.
Eric bounding text. Mana barrier duration. 100%. 10th day after the disaster, my destination was set. However, there will be no back. Lana, forgive. Maybe on the day I took throne, the time of reckoning already been decided. No matter what retribution awaits me, I must face the consequences of my actions head on. On my arrival, I'll be sure to plant the flowers that she loved. Delicate white bellflower. Effort, Edo managed to open the uncooperative door. There was a single sheet of paper.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
Yes. It appears to map out the cicatrix.
What's this X for? Comes with a note, too. The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights.
Often lights on Aurora?
First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us. The rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost. Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush.
Might be onto something.
Aye. And going by this map, it doesn't look all that far from here.
Indeed. Your words may very well ring true.
All right. Then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sandras and set sail on the double.
Hugel, you're back!
Brought in your letters, Anchor Island. Painted. On free. We finally get to the Rogue Sea, huh? We are back in free roam. Yes!
Mind taking the helm?
Adel!
Can I talk to you for a second? Yes? Max Affinity Carja? You have to tell me. Huh? Oh, it's not a big deal or anything, but... Thanks, Adel. Huh? For what? Back to our showdown against Grimson. Or when I managed to will myself back to my senses? I'll be honest, it wasn't something I did on my own. I don't look like it was. It was your voice. The man that never really speaks. Cuffs my mom made. The whole time I could hear your voice encouraging me. Because of that, I managed to get hold of myself. So, thank you. Aw. Don't sweat it, sis. Eh. I don't think I actually said the things with back there. All that only felt like was the first step toward it. But before I make peace with him, I gotta make it with myself first. The moment you are keeping all the malice that's taken root at bay. You two aren't the only ones, everyone on Sandros is too. Thanks to so many people having my back, and I'm able to stand here now. In order to repay the favor, I gotta step up to whatever lies ahead with all my might. I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out. But if there's ever a time where I can't make it on my power alone, I want you to help me. Of course, that was my plan from the start.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Alright, time for us to set out.
And, by the way, Adel, I'm glad you ended up being my first shield brother. That's all! Now let's get moving already! Yeah!
Oh, what are you trying to say? Follow. I'll follow you somewhere, is that it? Sail along Hugo to take the lead. Off on Karnak Wall. Oh, I know this place is north of our settlement. Call it Öland Island. Completely uninhabited, and the only way to ever step on it is to climb up its cliffs. There's your nesting ground? You were inviting us into your home.
Aye.
Can't lie, this place is pretty spit. That's over there. It's like a monument. Faint inscription carved into a stone slab. Here rests the raven. Defender. Safe refuge that perverted our ark. Hey, this is... Raven, you don't think. While we Normans do use them as guides toward dry land, possibly Rollo relied on the Raven as well. That's the same Raven who helped the people back to their calamities stuck around afterwards that... That explains why you like adventuring. No kidding, I guess that's one mystery solved. Yeah. By our side, I know we can make it just about anywhere. On showing us the way forward, Hugo. Hello, Carter, I have a request to make. You're willing to bring vibe in the rundown city out in Specular Bay? Oh right, I guess you did. Oh. I haven't returned so much as once since the Great Calamity. I know it's selfish of me to ask this, given the circumstances, but now that I've been freed from my seal, I thought I should see again for myself. Fighting love? God. Oh, we take it there. Yeah, there's no telling what might happen down the line, so better make sure there's nothing you regret leaving undone. Importantly, you're part of the show. Granting your request is part of the show. Accompany you when we disembark at a tribe. Anytime will just be fine.
Alright, let's do this.
Have a seat over there, you two. So divine what awaits you at the end of your day. Up for a fortune-telling session? Let's get a reading. Not really my thing, but I guess it won't hurt this once. If something big's coming up, I'd rather steer my mind ahead of time. Well then, let us begin. Incidentally, do you recall the crystal from before? One we picked up a while back? Yeah, you've been holding on to it, right? All this time we never wound up learning you for that. Simply it's a crystallization of the collective unconscious. Mass of malice possessed by all the people at birth. Mana you commanded were one side of the coin, it would cover black mana. We had something like this. That is the most straightforward explanation I can offer. What? Why does it even exist? Adel? We had that on Asteria. Because malice and man have been side by side from the very beginning. Humanity has been living it in tandem, you see. The amount varies by person, but there's not just one who is wholly bereft of malice. Such is why conflict and discrimination can never be eliminated. But that's why the Trident Rolo came into being. However, it does not exclude give rise to destruction, or even profound envy or anger against another can harness as a force of creation towards one's own betterment. How Rolo was driven by impulse, yet at the end of the riding rampage found not only his love but himself. Or how our fight against the Grieger ultimately made us stronger. This is a manifestation of humanity's desire to avert their eyes from such malice. Strictly speaking, it cannot be seen, nor does it hold any power yet. Despite that, you two managed to find it. Perhaps it is because of the way you have confronted malice at the end of your trials and tribulations. I don't really feel it was anything all that grand. So, to me, that is hope in its consummate form. For I am a being shaped by the sentiment of soul, so confined itself into born of the malice known as resignation. Born of malice? And you mean agree then? Although I was indeed brought about through malice, my case differs slightly from that of the three generals. It was simply begotten by humanity's collective unconscious. As an embodiment of resignation, I do not possess the impulse to harm humans. I am but a failure of a nothing more than watch events play out with a languid gaze. For the longest time I cared not what happened, but to you all these see. Then I observed how you face adversity, even going so far as to find that crystal. And from there, a wish budded with it. Wish for you to grasp a more favorable future. See, never thought the day would come when we have agreed cheering us on like this. Oh. Yeah, what gives? You still owe us a reading. It would seem that I'm unable to divine your future. What lies ahead must be ascertained by yourselves. Seriously? After all that? More interesting this way. Don't think the entertainment value is the point here, but fine. No matter what awaits, we give it our best shot together. That's just the way you both are.
Adel, and Karja as well. Only you alone can determine your own fates. I pray you'll allow me to see them through to the end.
Hey! What? Don't let all this...
I'll give it everything I've... Anything else? Okay.
I hope it helps. Here you are. Here you are. Here you are. Here you are. I hope it helps. Anything else? Call for me?
I did it! I did it! I did it!
I'm just getting started. Gotta be strong to survive.
I did it! I did it! I did it! Stronger the better. Stronger the better. Stronger the better. Stronger the better.
And the amount of resources I'm plunging into Adel just to keep competitive. Adel, you mind rest for a second? Of course I don't mind. Tired? I just want to spend time in here. Hey, Adel? When I leave Obeya Gulf once our voyage is wrapped up? Yeah, I probably will. I see. That's just who you are, I guess. Wrong, Hugo, starting to miss him already. They got a lot more to do before he leaves. Going to help too, right? Of course he is. And once this is over, I'll also.
Off we go!
Problem.
Let's get moving then.
Want to take a break here? Yeah!
Mana! Go time! Here goes!
Oh, there's Shay.
Switch out! Heads up! Yeah! Meet your fate! Move aside! Yeah! Here I go!
Nice seeing you around.
Slice and dice! Flames! Pierce through! Blast off! Dodge this! Flames! Pierce through! Dead!
And slay.
Here goes! Here goes! Something's there.
There's nothing here aside from this stuff.
Blast off! Flames! Pierce through!
Switch out! Take this! Meet your fate! Move aside!
Dodge this! Fly away! Blast off!
Switch out! Meet your fate! Move aside! Grab ya! Meet your fate!
Switch! Flames! Pierce through!
That gets stabbed.
Flames! Pierce through! Flames! Pierce through! Dodge this!
Switch! Meet your fate! Meet your fate! Move aside! I'll crush ya!
Switch! Severing light! Flames! Pierce through! Blast off!
Just up there.
Yeah. You ready? Yeah. Frost over.
It could pull this from this side?
That's the stuff.
Okay, that has have been my own stupidity then.
Here I go. All right, let's move.
Skill progression. We're almost ready. We are getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting. That one. Done.
Lucky me. Here I go. Yeah. Yeah. Meet your fate! Move aside! Switch! Dodge this! Burn away! Dodge this! Burn away! Switch! Yeah! Okay, let's ride!
Okay, let's go.
Yeah!
Das
Okay, let's ride!
Careful.
Okay, let's ride!
Like seriously, where?
Yeah!
Limitless courage. Or not. What? Even in the front.
Okay, let's go!
Alright, better mark this area on the map. Pretty sure something's around here. Alright, let's go! Alright, better mark this area on the map.
Switch!
Shield ready! Together!
Fly away! Blast off! Blade! Pierce through!
Switch out! Pretty sure something's around here. Huh. Didn't expect this here.
Okay, those are.
I knew you could do it, Karja!
Move aside!
At the very least, the last one.
Switch! Dodge this! Blades! Pierce through! Blast off! Here goes! Here goes!
Nice work, Adel!
Pierce through!
Nice work, Adel!
Here goes! Dodge this!
Oh no, I had to get the high ground.
Dodge this! Flames pierce through!
Currently.
Here I go!
Last two pieces.
Frost over! Freeze! Mana of ice! Yeah! Okay, let's ride! Yeah!
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Oh, found something!
Together! I gotta give it my all too.
Meet your fate! Move aside! You ready? Heads up!
Switch! Fly away!
Eat this!
Take this! Flames! Pierce through!
Switch! Meet your fate! Move aside!
Too easy!
Eh, eh, eh. Okay. Now that that is done, I would say let's actually go to the Ark again.
Okay, let's go!
Mainly because there seems to be a small quest right over there, okay. But not now. For now, I will be sending all of you off. I hope to see you all again tomorrow when we go back into X Nordics. Until then, this is your host. I wish all of you good evening, good night, good day, depending on when and where you're watching. Next time, stay safe, stay healthy, see ya, and be well. Bye.